2018 my year to know that I'm coming back, motherfuckers. Like, I let you goofy bitch ass niggas do whatever the fuck y'all wanted. I sat back and let you do it. I just let you do it. Don't think you did it. I let you do it. Now I'm back, motherfucker. I was in a go-go band, T.O.B. It was a whole band unit. So it'd be a lead mic, a singer, a rapper, the drummer, timbali player, me, keyboard players, the bass player, shit like that. Go-go don't really like rap. Even when I just had my last little hit, the Gleesh walk joint, and I performed back home at a go-go for a TLB reunion, they ain't, you know what I mean, accept that shit like that, you know what I mean? That's where my rap comes from, the stuttered, short, non-lyrical, all about the beat, you know what I mean? So you're rapping to the beat, you know what I mean? So that's where my style comes from like that. But it's like, as far as like rapping over a go-go beat, you'll lose somebody's attention. Cause the beat is like repetitive and it's like fast or slow. But it's like the beat comes back to the same beat very quicker than a rap beat, you know what I mean? So if you just trying to flow over a 4-bar beat, basically, you know what I mean? But that's basically what go-go is, a 4-bar beat. So it's not going to 8, not going to 16. It doesn't transition, you know what I mean? I stopped playing when Obama got inaugurated. It just happened to be my last day, my last show. Like, I was already getting tired of it, and it was just a show. And then there was like that Tuesday that Obama got inaugurated, and everybody was like, Obama, Obama, screaming and banging on the cars and shit. That was just like the last, my last day. Yeah, Goo out trying to sign me in 2011 or 12. Well, he came to DC, and my boy Roger Beat already was fucking with him and shit. And Roger knew that was the only nigga that'd get me out the house, because I don't really listen to rap, and I ain't really fuck with rappers. So Goo out is like my idol, like that's the nigga. He ended up getting me out the house and going to see the nigga because he had a show in DC. And when I met him, he had already knew about me due to Coach K. Coach K, Yachty manager, the nigga who do a lot of shit in Atlanta. He like, that's the nigga behind the scenes, Coach K. Shout out to you, Coach K. What's up, yeah, Coach K had already put him on to me. And Gucci was like, Glee, man, yo, Coach K told me all about you, man. I fuck with you, goddamn, yeah. Like that. And he like, you got a song, man? Come on, perform. He let me perform right before him in DC. And then as soon as I finished performing, he was like, boy, I love that nigga. Telling Roger, I love that nigga, man. I'm trying to sign that nigga. Oh, yeah. Shit like that. Yeah, since then, what's up, Wop? That was the year he brought out everybody. It was me, Thug, Pee Wee, Dolph, the Migos, who the fuck else came out of that year? Like, Scooter, that's when Scooter came out with Columbia. Like, that year was the year he had his studio and all of us was in there. And then the year that he went crazy and went to jail, the next year we all blew up. All of us, everybody that was over there blew up. Scooter, Dolph, Thug, Pee Wee, me, everybody. We all went our own separate way and just like turned the fuck up and went crazy. I linked with Yams, fuck around with Fredo. My first time in Chicago, Chief Keef was talking about signing me. So this right after the Gucci shit. Sosa was talking about signing me. He's like, man, fly to Chicago. So I flew to Chicago, but Fredo picked me up instead of Sosa. So I ran with Fredo the whole few days. And we go to the motherfucking Wiz Khalifa tour. And I met Barry and a bunch of the ASAP niggas there. And when Barry met me, he started doing research after that. And then he tried to bring it to Yams, thinking he was putting Yams on some game. But Yams was already hip to him. Yeah, like, well, I fuck with this nigga. Listen to that shit. I mean, listen to this. And put Barry on some whole other shit that I had already did. And yeah, it was already, like, Yams was already hip to me. And then after that, I guess they like wanted to reach out to me and like fuck with me and shit. So yeah, I just been fucking with Shawty since. I ain't know I was gonna be that close to him. I ain't even know what to expect. He just was real genuine. And he always fuck with niggas. Like, even when he dead, I see how many niggas he really fuck with on the low. Like, he got a song with Zero. Who would think that Fredo would do a song with Zero from Texas? That's him on the regular, like, damn, that nigga Zero crazy. I'm about to do something with it. Just like an idea here, and then he actually do it. And then now it's legendary, because you got a song with Zero and Kendrick Lamar and all these other motherfuckers. And you know what I mean? And when you hear it, it didn't look like it was that big. But you gone now, and I see everything he was moving. Same shit with Yams. Everybody around him knew, everybody around me knew that I'm like my best friend in the industry. As far as rap, I did an interview back in 2011 in New York somewhere. Can't remember what that shit was. The nigga asked me, who's the realest rapper in the industry? And I was like, Fredo. And they was like, not Gucci. I was like, nah, Gucci real, but Fredo realer. He answered his phone every time for me. Like, never, like, he do, like, I done seen this nigga beef with other rappers due to the fact that fell out with the nigga. He ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? That was my motherfucker right-hand man. Like, yeah, that shit crazy. I never was signed. No label ever, you know what I mean? Like, spent money on me, flew me out, did the whole thing. Like, oh, we get you a car. You know how labels do, like, size you up and try to get you to sign? So I didn't know what to expect. And these are artists, so they not doing what a label gonna do to size you. They not gonna buy you a car, you know what I mean? They artists, they name bring, you know what I mean? It's to be understood type shit. That's what's going on out there. A lot of artists don't even sign motherfuckers. They just be saying, oh yeah, he with my label, and you know what I mean? They just bring their ass clout and then bring the other artists clout, and everybody just clout up off that shit. It ain't even about money no more. I just was waiting, and no paperwork ever came. And I mean, that's cool. I respect that even more, because then I'd still be under one of them niggas or something, you know what I mean? You know, I'm a game changer myself too, you know what I mean? There's so much salt, I'd probably sit here and sound salty. Like, the whole industry, you know. Shit, well, came up with Gleesh. There's a bunch of motherfucking rappers talking about they Gleesh. Started the word booth. Well, started rapping the word booth. Ain't no rappers talking about booth. Started rapping the word goop. The first rapper that I know of came out with a song called Water. Started dancing when all these other gangster rappers thought it was uncool to dance, you know what I mean? And the only motherfuckers was dancing was the dancer ass rappers, and I was the gangster rapper dancing, and so they started doing that shit and everybody dancing. Started a weird nigga wave where you a gangster rapper but you still a weird nigga, you know what I mean? Like, so it was like uncool to talk about all this gangster shit in a weird nigga way. You had to talk about gangster shit as a gangster, like, I'm a gangster, I do this and I do that. But no, I mean, it was like, ha, I shoot you, and I laugh and I make a joke about it. Like, that's a weird nigga way. My game plan just to be as influential as possible. You know what I mean? I might not get the credit right now, but when I die, they gonna treat me like Yams and Fredo.